Good morning. My name is Stacy Jamont Hunt. I'm an adjunct instructor here at Midlands Technical College, and I would like to demonstrate three things this morning. I'd like to demonstrate how to use a lower, proper, and uppercase formula within Excel spreadsheet. As you can see here, I have an information within this column. It's based on the title of maybe some classes that we offer, but one of the things is that when I received the information, it was all in lowercase. So one of the things that I'd like to display is how to convert to lower, proper, as well as uppercase within here. One of the things that I'm going to do is come over and click on a blank cell. Of course, if I'm using a formula, I have to start off with equals. And for this one, we're going to say that we want to change everything from uppercase or from lowercase to uppercase. So I'm going to start typing UP, and you notice when I start typing, I have my formula assist that comes up. The only responsibility you have at this point is just to hit your tab key, and you'll notice that it fills everything out for you. The next responsibility I have is to click on the cell that I want to change to upper. I select the cell, and if you notice here I've got my B2. Of course, if I have an open parentheses, I need to close my parentheses, and I simply hit enter on my keyboard. When I do that, now you'll notice within column C that I have now everything in uppercase. So now what I would like to do is I'm going to do my autofill. So I'm selecting on this particular one, positioning my mouse at the right corner of my cell, left click hold, and drag down, and now that will convert everything. What I've done is essentially duplicate within here my particular formula. So that's to change it to uppercase. But say for instance, maybe you received your information in uppercase and you'd like to convert it to lowercase, then I can simply come back here and I can click on a blank cell. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to click on my equal sign because that starts off a formula. I'm going to go ahead and say now I want lower. So as I begin to type the word lower, it gives me some options. I can find the option here within this drop-down list. I'm going to select tab, and again my responsibility is to go ahead and click on the cell that I'd like to convert, close out my parentheses, hit enter, and now you can see it's taken this to my lowercase. And as I did before, I'm going to click on my cell and just autofill it all the way down. The last thing that I'd like to display is maybe I have everything either in uppercase or lowercase, and what I'd like to go ahead and do is I would like to convert it to what's considered proper case. And with proper case, what the computer will do is look at the first and take the first letter of each word and capitalize that. So here I'm going to demonstrate it, clicking into a blank cell, hitting equal, and this time I'm looking to type proper. I see that's in my drop down list, so I'm going to click on it, hit my tab, and I need to go ahead and click the cell that I would like to convert to proper. Going to select that cell, close out my parentheses, and hit enter. And I'm going to do my autofill. So as you can see here, now it's taken my lowercase, and now for every word that I have, it's taken that first letter and capitalized it. So those are three ways that you can utilize lower, proper, and uppercase formulas within Excel. But here's the other step, and this is the last step that we're going to look at, is once you've gone ahead and done this, and you always have to do it within a blank column, the next responsibility you would have is, now that I have it here, I want to go ahead and copy it over here. So I want the proper case to replace the lowercase that I received. I'm going to show you an example here. If you do your basic copy and paste, okay, so I copy this information. A lot of us may right click and do copy. And I come over here and I right click and do paste. This is something that we're all familiar with. One of the things that you'll see here is it's pasted that particular information perfectly. So we haven't had a problem with this, but I'm going to go ahead and do a Control Z. Control Z will undo. So if it's a particular item or a column that does not have a formula relying upon it, like this didn't, your copy and paste will work well. But if you recall, if I click on here, the way I was able to calculate this formula was based on cell D2. So let me display, if I make a copy here, and then I go to paste it where I was pulling that formula from, it does that particular option as well. So you have your options that you could utilize when you are making your copy and paste. There are times that it may not work and you may get an error, but keeping in mind, if you get an error, a lot of times what I'll do is I'll make a copy, and a lot of times I'll use my paste special, and my paste special allows me to copy it without the formulas coming over, and I just want the values without the formulas, and click OK, and you'll have that as well. So again, I hope you enjoyed this little tidbit on lower, proper, and uppercase formula. Have a great day.